What's going on, guys? I'm Adam from Karate Made Simple, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the final 10 moves of the first kata. If you haven't already seen the first 2 videos, I really recommend that you check them out so that you can learn the entire kata. I'll be linking them both down in the description, or you can just click to see the first one in the card just in that corner. So guys, in the previous 2 episodes we learned the first 13 moves of the kata. They went as follows. It was here. We went block, punch, look, block, bottom fist, punch, lower block, head block, head block, head block. We then looked, lower block, punch, look, lower block, punch. Following straight on from that, we starting in this left hand punch that we finished in, and we are simply going to turn our front foot 45 degrees so it's facing the back just there. And what we're doing while doing that, we're looking, blocking in this X block kind of position here, there, look, cover into a lower block off your left hand. Now to make you see this a bit easier, because I won't be facing the back the whole time, I'm going to be replicating that but facing the front so you can see exactly what you need to be doing. So guys, if you can imagine that we ended facing this way, this is now the back of your room. We finished here, we're going to look over our left shoulder, turn your foot 45 degrees, cover into a lower block off your left hand. Now we're going to be doing just like we did in episode 2, we're going to be doing step and punches instead of head blocks this time. So we've gone here, we've gone step, punch, and then step and punch, and then one more step and punch. Once again guys, I'm going to go through that again. From this punch here, I'm going to look towards the back of the room. I'm going to turn my foot 45 degrees, I'm going to cover into a lower block position of your left hand. We're then stepping and punching, step and punch, and then one final step and punch. So guys, from this punch we need to be looking into the front corner, if you remember, because we had to flip round earlier, and then moving my back foot 45 degrees so it's facing the same way that I was looking. I'm then going to cover and go round into a reverse cat stance position. So just so you understand that move, that is where, so you're going to have a short stance, so just like this. You're then going to want to raise the front foot onto the toe, so your heel's off the ground. And then finally you're going to want to remember this rule. The knee that's up is the palm that's up. So what you're going to want to do is get into this position. So as you can see, my left knee is up, my left palm is facing up. If you remember that rule, you cannot get this move wrong, guys. So once again, I'm in this position. I'm looking, turning my foot, cover into reverse cat stance, just like that. And once again, I'm going to be flipping it around, guys. This is now the right way round again. So I'm facing the front now. I'm in my reverse cat stance, facing the front left corner. So I'm in my reverse cat stance right here. I'm then going to be sliding my front foot forward into something called horse stance. This is where you want your feet to be facing parallel, as if they're on train tracks. They are stuck on those train tracks. Your knees want to be slightly bent, as if you're sat on the back of a horse. We've then gone into this open-handed strike with our other hand on our stomach, just like that. I'm then going to step forward and twist this foot. Step forward and do another open-handed strike. Same again, in this horse stance, back hand on your stomach. And finally guys, we're going to be looking over our right shoulder, turning our front foot into that other corner now. So it's going up there to there. I'm then drawing back into this reverse cat stance position. Remember the rule? Knee that's up, palm that's up. I've got my right knee up. That means my right palm is facing the ceiling. I'm then going to repeat what I did over that side. I'm sliding it out into horse stance and open hand strike. And then turning my foot to step and punch, step and strike even, remaining in this horse stance the whole time. And that, guys, is all of the moves of the first kata. Congratulations. But just to make sure that we know it all, we're going to go through it all again as always. So we finished last episode in this punch here. I'm going to swing my front foot to the back of the room into a lower block. I'm going to step and punch, step and punch, step and punch. I'm then looking over my right shoulder there, turning my back foot, to the front of the room. And then turning and going into this reverse cat stance position. And then sliding my foot out into horse stance and striking with this open hand strike. I'm then switching the horse stance and stepping forward and striking, remaining in this parallel position. And then finally I'm looking over my right shoulder, into the front corner there, and drawing back into this cat stance, and then sliding out to horse stance, and then turn the foot, step forward and strike. And then we go back to our ready position to end the kata. So guys, if you have managed to follow all 3 of these tutorials on how to do the first kata, you will now know the entirety of it. And just to end off, as we always do at the end of each episode, I'm going to be doing it facing the same way that you would be, so that you can really easily understand the way to do this kata. So guys, from the start we're in our ready position right here. We're then going into a low block. We're then stepping and punching. Look, turn, low block. We then bottom fist strike, step and punch. And then looking to the front to a low block where I step, head block, step, head block, step, head block. Then looking over my right shoulder to go into a left reverse punch. I'm then going to step and punch. I'm then going to look over my right shoulder to the other corner to a low block. Then step and punch. I'm then going to look to the back of the room while I low block. I'm then going to step, punch, step, punch, step and punch, ending on the right foot forward. Finally I look over my right shoulder towards the front of the room, then turn into our cat stance. I'm then going to slide my foot forward and strike, and then step and strike. I'm then going to look to the other corner, to a cat stance, slide, strike, step, strike. Then go back to Yame. And that, guys, is the full first kata. Just a little special extra, I'm going to be showing you this full kata in full speed, so that you know, once you learn and practice all of the parts I've shown you individually, you can then put it all together, speed it up, and you should be perfect to do this kata in your own time. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I really do hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to leave a comment down below with any suggestions or ideas that you might have, and I'll be sure to check them out. But apart from that guys, I will see you all in the next video.